Hi and a very warm welcome to the Queen of Freedom channel. My name's Hayley and I live full-time van life in the UK. Originally from Yorkshire, I've been living the beautiful off-grid life in my camper van since June 2024 with my dog Paris. And since January 2025, I've been sharing some of my van life and travel adventures with YouTube. So come along and join us on our travels, and together let's see some of the beautiful places that the country has to offer. Well, as I approach my 1 year anniversary in van life, 1 year, 4 seasons, it certainly feels today like I'm entering my second summer in van life. So, come to Seaside, of course. An award-winning seaside town today, no less. You can see it's beautiful. It's a bit cloudy, but don't be fooled. It's absolutely boiling. Welcome to the channel. Got the bit of sea air that you're always going to get when you're on the coast, but hopefully audio will not be affected too much. So where are we today? Well, this place was once a very popular stag and hen destination, still a popular holiday destination in 2025 for families and people. It is the school holidays. The weather's like this, it's midweek, the end of May, and it's fairly busy. So this place was originally named just Whitley before they changed the name many years ago to Whitley Bay. So that's where we are, believe it or not. I've been here before. I think it was the end of last summer when I came here. Didn't film. But today I'm going to show you around. I'm going to check out the seaside bit, check out the Spanish city there, which is the northern Taj Mahal, and probably have a walk into town centre as well. I've parked the van today just in a residential estate on a residential street because I'm not planning on doing an overnighter here. So it's just a day visit here today to Whitley Bay. Let's check it out. So as you can see, if of course you ignore the lines in the sky, which are perfectly normal, of course, it's a beautiful day. And one thing I have noticed about Whitley Bay and other areas of North Tyneside as well, it's a very clean, very well maintained area, particularly the seaside bit. Now whether that's the council or the individuals, I don't know. But I don't often pick up councils, as you know. But it does appear to me, as I've been to North Shields as well, I love that place. North Tyneside Council, as opposed to some other councils, actually appear to give a shit. I will say that. Now, whether that's that they've got more funding or just the individuals, I don't know, again. But you've got plenty of bins round here. No litter. Public toilets, water facilities, which I think we should have everywhere. Let's not forget the councils, they are meant to be working for the people. So yeah, anyway, don't start early. Let's check out Whitley. Look at these cute little seats. Let's go check out the Spanish city. Now, if I'm not mistaken, on there, there is St Mary's Lighthouse. However, we're not walking that far today. We're just going to stick to Whitley itself, just this bit and town centre. Quite surprised actually. It's not as busy as I thought it'd be for school holidays, and to say that weather's really nice. That there's a few people around, but it's not crazy busy. So as always, guys, as you know, when I visit areas, I like to find the positives and the negatives of the areas that I visit, because that's real, you know. Every area's got positives and negatives about it, so I like to keep it real and find a bit of both. So yeah, I may have to mute some of the audio today just because of the wind at the coast. So lovely view from here of the Spanish city building. So as always, dogs are not allowed on the beach, but people are. It's okay for people that leave broken glasses and things, broken bottles and stuff like that, smashed bottles and stuff. It's okay, that's okay, you know, because kids are not playing on, or the dogs are not going to go on again eventually or anything like that. It's okay for people to do that. People are not the problem. Dogs are, apparently. Doesn't it pee you off? Oh, we're on the beach. But we're not going to stay on the beach. We're going to walk back up here. Yeah. It's rather busy. And anyway, we've not got time for a beach walk today. We've got a lot of looking around to do.
The last thing I talked about that is like you don't want to do that.
What I will say is this, and I suggest that most people in Whitley Bay today are not local to Whitley Bay, because I know that the people of North Tyneside predominantly are freaking amazing people. But some guy just walked past me as I was taking photos and said, oh, it's photo shoot time, very sarcastically. No mate, I'm getting my thumbnail, is that alright? I'm not even sure if there's much going on in here, other than sort of champagne bar and restaurants. Also, I'm not sure if dogs are allowed. Probably not. No, no worries. There we go. Well, I thought I'd bring her because I don't like leaving her behind, and to get out of the van, guys, as well. I'm not going to lie, because it's red hot, and the van is like a greenhouse in summer. I got up at 3 o'clock this morning to open the skylight a bit more than it was already open, because it was boiling. Not complaining, just saying it's nice to be out of the van when it's crazy hot like this. Right, let's head into town. Have you been to Whitley Bay, guys? What do you think to it? Personally, like I said, I've been before. Honestly, I prefer North Shields and South Shields, but that's my personal opinion. Obviously you're going to get a lot of, and you could call me a tourist, I suppose. I'm not local, am I? But you're going to get that. And the vibe here, once again, not to offend anyone, but the vibe here is totally different to that of North Shields or South Shields. Yeah, like I say, when you walk round with a camera talking to yourself like I do, you do get different reactions from people. You get a lot of dirty looks. Even though the tourists are taking videos and pictures and stuff. I don't know, I must have two heads. But whatever, let's crack on. So wandering up this side street into town, just the next street on from where Vans parked. There's a lot of little guest houses up here, little B&Bs. And I didn't notice on that street any houses for sale. Now, on the street where I've parked my van before I started filming, I did notice quite a few houses for sale and rent, which is literally a 2-minute walk from the beach, from where I started the video. So, you know, it's like, is it not a desirable area to live? Or is it a case of that people just cannot afford to sustain living in a location like that? 2-minute walk from the beach. That's why I'm heading into town, because I'm interested to speak to some locals. And I think in town and outside pubs and stuff is where we're going to get to speak to locals and get a feel of the real vibe of Whitley Bay, because I don't think I've had that down there in the beach, down that area. So, oh, there's a house. Okay, so there's a house just sold there, and actually there's another one here in front of me for sale. So yeah, probably about a 5-7 minute walk from the beach up to town centre, where we're just heading into now. And I've never been in the centre of Whitley, so this will be a first for me. Let's go check it out and see if we can't speak to someone local. Parkview Shopping Centre there, and at first glance looks a pretty big town centre. From what I can see, all the businesses, independent and otherwise, seem to be thriving. Nice and sharp. We do like a bit of the old blues and twos. Well, I don't know which side to start at, guys, because this town centre looks massive. Oh, Dixon's, guys, I will say this. Big up Dixon's in the northeast. Absolutely beautiful. I would much prefer it over that place any day of the week. And there's a nice independent fruit and veg shop. Look, there's your medicine, guys. There's your medicine. Yeah, there's a lot of independent shops here, which is always nice to see. Is that a Spoons? There's always a Spoons, standard. B&M, standard. Charity shops, they're always thriving. Three Brass Monkeys. Look at that for a pub. Okay, guys, so I've just met Jim and his friends outside of the Three Brass Monkeys. Jim, tell us something positive about Whitley Bay.
It's full of brilliant people.
Of course.
And I'm not from here. I'm a Brummie.
Oh, you're a Brummie. Okay.
But you meet great
this
people.
This gentleman, are you from here?
I'm from here.
Yeah, and can you give us something positive?
Not a better place to live.
Yeah.
I'd agree with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, and anything negative?
Could get better weather.
Of course. We're not doing. We're not
Well,
doing too,
we was on about getting the gods.
we're
to
not doing too
align
bad today, though,
it.
weather-wise, are we? We're not doing bad weather-wise today at
Yeah.
all. Have you lived here all your life?
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah.
60 odd, yeah.
See, and you wouldn't leave? You wouldn't leave?
No, don't think so.
No. Excellent.
7 years for me,
7 years from
7 years.
from Brum. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's the best move I ever made in my life.
Is it?
Yo, crikey.
What brought you here, John?
Long story.
Okay.
But my mother and father moved up. My sister didn't go from university. They had a little kiddie. Catherine, my sister did.
So no regrets
and then
about moving here.
It is the best move I've ever made in
Amazing
my
people,
life.
aren't they?
Spot on.
Yeah.
I can't say how good it is.
Amazing people. Thanks for your time, Jim. Thank
No
you
worries.
very much.
Big G.
Big G.
I love Whitley Beer with a passion, love.
You love Whitley Bear with a passion.
With a passion, love.
Why is that, Big G?
Because I love Whitley Beer, I love the family, I love the area. It's lovely. Beautiful country. I love it.
Anything negative about the area?
Yes.
The old police station up there on the stop.
Man after me.
When I was a young man.
But you've had your fair share of
I love it.
experiences, have you?
I love yes.
Thank you, Big G. Guys, say hello to YouTube. It's nice to see you enjoying. Big Keith. You're enjoying the sunshine. Oh, okay.
It's a bit slow, but yeah, I love you a bit, right? Love you so
Thank
much.
you. Okay, Adam. Sorry, guys. Tell us about Whitley Bear.
I just think Whitley Bay gets a bad destination. Like, the people around here are absolutely brilliant, but by the sea is what you can explain. It's like the best beaches you can, but the city centre is a dump. So I just think the council need to put more money into the city centre because it looks excellent from the outside, but the inside is just neglected. That's all I think.
And you think that's the council's lack of?
Or honestly, like from the seaside, if you go from time up to Whitley Bay, the best coast you can have, sandy beaches, everything, what you wish on holiday. But if you come into the seaside, look, turn round.
It's really clean and stuff, though, isn't it? There by the seaside and stuff. The council seem to maintain it well. But obviously, getting your opinion as a local is quite conflicting to what I
it's a
see
dump.
as a tourist.
It's charity shops and betting shops.
Same, pretty much.
But I think that's the whole country. Like, if you look at the coast, we are blessed. We are blessed. We have the best beaches. Well, if you come 5 minutes into the city centre, Whitley Bay, look around. It's just it's a dump. Like, it's charity shops and betting shops. That's what I think. So,
like you said, though, same as every town centre, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big town centre. It looks big.
I think it's British. I think that's the British now, Lou.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the British government, left, right, are letting the people down. I don't care if you're government or Labour. I just think you're letting the people down because you've got these town centres on the coast where if you actually invested into them, you have brilliant coastlines, sandy beaches and everything. Then 5 minutes into the town centre, it's an absolute dump. It's just like, but these town centres are getting left to rot. And it's a shame, like, when you live here, because you've got loads of bars, but the normal town centres are getting left to rot.
And would you say this is one of the popular pubs around here? Is it the Three Brass Monkeys? It looks quite busy. Big up the three. Is it one of the more popular pubs in the town? This is it.
Well, the sad state of affairs is like it's probably the cheapest pint.
Is it? What,
So-
even cheaper than the Spoons next door?
Well,
So you've got Spoons.
But Spoon's next door maybe, but I just think people come here because it's cheapest. But you've got all the bars down the coast that are absolutely lovely. Time out Whitley Bay, and they look stunning. But people gravitate here because
It's a place to be, isn't it?
it's not though, is it? Like I'm just saying.
It was.
It was Whitley Bay, so it was.
It could be.
If the
It
council
was.
built it up, if the council built it up.
You need to work on what you're saying.
No, I'm not, because sometimes.
Thanks for your time, Adam. No worries. Thank you very much. Enjoy your pint in the sunshine.
It could literally be really good again.
So we're going to head back down towards the van via the beach again. Now, really big and busy town centre there up Whitley. Really nice to speak to those guys. I think you get a real feel for an area and vibe when you speak to the locals. And it's interesting how, you know, like I say, for me, if I was to compare this council to the council where I'm from, I'd see an improvement, but then you speak to the locals and we get opinions like that. So yeah, I think, yeah. Anyway, let's have some dinner because I'm hungry, and let's see what else is going on in Whitley Bay on this beautiful day. Shame about the roadworks there, but it does appear that they are making some sort of improvement or redoing the pathway or whatever they're doing. But there goes the stunning North Sea that I will just never ever get bored of being by to see. So I've just had a sandwich on these lovely benches here. Brought a sarnie with me from the van, but it seems we've got an award-winning chippy. So, not going to get fish and chips, I'm just going to get some chips. Let's give it a try. Do ice cream in there as well, but I've resisted. I've just had a sandwich. I wanted like the smallest chips that they do just to try them. They do one size only, £4. Fucking ridiculous, daylight robbery, but hey ho, apparently it's an award-winning chippy, they better be nice. Average. I wouldn't normally eat from chippies. Very rare I have fish and chips. I couldn't have fish and chips today after that sandwich, but these chips are just very average if I'm being quite honest. Anyway guys, do you know what? Perfect place to do the intro. I'm nearly back at the van now anyway, and we've seen Whitley Bay, we've seen some of it. I'm going to finish these chips and probably not be able to move for the rest of the day with all shy oil on them. Forgive me, it's a one-off. Yeah, so nice to see Whitley Bay, beautiful day. Thanks for watching. If you've made it to the end of the video, please make sure you are subscribed. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. And we'll see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be. Enjoy the sunshine. Pure grease, these. Award-winning my ass.